Good evening and thanks for checking in. I'm Taylor Freeman. If you missed our earlier newscast today, we've got you covered. Here's a look at today's biggest headlines. A Boone County judge today said a jury can hear statements Joseph Elledge made to the Columbia Police Department. Elledge is charged with murdering his wife Mengchi Ji in October of 2019. KOMU 8 was at the final pretrial hearing today, and here's what we learned about why the defense wants to suppress those statements. Court documents say Elledge made the statements in a 3-hour interview with detectives 5 days after he reported Mengchi missing. Those same documents filed by the Boone County prosecutor say Elledge spoke virtually without interruption for about 45 minutes. The defense argued Elledge made the statements without being read his Miranda rights and that detectives asked guilt-seeking questions. But the prosecutor argued it was a voluntary encounter, meaning Miranda rights were unnecessary. Elledge's trial begins on Monday with jury selection. 3 weeks are blocked off for the trial, but the judge and prosecution say they expect it to be completed in about 2. For a full history of this case, you can head to our website at KOMU.com. Today, the city of Moberly celebrated the completion of a new runway at the Omar Bradley Airport with a ribbon cutting. The $6.4 million project was funded through a MoDOT aviation grant and COVID relief funding. The project included a complete replacement of the old runway with a 5,000-foot runway. The runway lighting system was also upgraded with LED lighting. One of the aviation construction managers explained, with a bigger runway comes bigger planes.
And so to have that 5,000 foot is really, as you say, kind of the magic number for that corporate aircraft, that size of aircraft to be able to come and use this facility.
The city also says this project has sparked an interest in adding other improvements and expansions to the airport in the future. Attorney General Eric Schmidt filed a lawsuit against the Biden administration's vaccine mandate for federal contractors and employees. Missouri is among 10 states that filed suit, and the lawsuit asked the court to declare the mandate unlawful. It says it is an unconstitutional exercise of power. According to CNN, the mandate could apply to up to 100 million Americans. Demolition of the Sorrells overpass over I-70 is scheduled for next Friday. The overpass is located at mile marker 122 between Stadium Boulevard and Midway. A truck damaged the overpass when it tried to drive under it, but ended up scraping the bottom on October 18th. MoDOT says the demolition should be done by November 8th. The work will require overnight lane closures, and MoDOT says to expect travel delays next weekend. Construction for the new bridge is scheduled to begin in late winter or early spring of next year. And those are your latest headlines. We have 2 full newscasts coming up tonight at 9 and 10, and in the meantime, you can find all the day's news on KOMU.com. I'm Taylor Freeman. Thanks for checking in.